We're into the last 20 seconds now of the added 5 minutes, and QPR have hit us with pace and punished us 3-1 up, and they're going to continue their excellent record at the racecourse. They've actually won more games here than Wrexham have against QPR. Snardy hits the free kick, right-footed, and the referee blows the whistle. QPR 2 wins in a row. Wrexham failed to build on the Millwall victory. Frustration for Wrexham, who started really well, but QPR took a grip of things after about 20 or so minutes, and were very impressive at this, for the rest of that first half. They opened the scoring with a very scrappy goal. Wrexham unable to clear their lines, and in the end a ricochet fell for Burrell. Okonkwo saved at his feet, but it bounced back up, hit Cody and went in. And just when Wrexham looked like they would be able to ride their luck and get through the half with a 1-goal deficit, Richard Coney struck with an absolutely magnificent finish. But again, Wrexham opened up on the transition with pace. The ball driven into the top right corner by Coney, absolutely superbly. No chance for Okonkwo, and Wrexham 2 down at the break. Wrexham, to their credit, came out really well and put lots of pressure on in the first 20-25 minutes of the second half, and QPR's goal at times led a bit of a charmed life. Wrexham just not quite able to get the final ball right sometimes, just not quite be able to work the keeper, and as well some heroic blocks in the penalty area. Wrexham pulled one back with a quarter of an hour left. A lovely corner by O'Brien, and of course Kiefer Moore heading the ball home. Wrexham piled it on. Longman nearly scored, arriving at the far post from a dinked cross. His header was cleared off the line, and it looked like Wrexham, with the momentum with us, were going to get something out of this, but Wrexham let in a real, well, as Andy said, I couldn't put it better, a sucker punch of a goal. A long clearance pretty much straight from that Longman chance, and Burrell again with his pace, which was a constant threat, raced through the middle and dinked the ball nicely over Arthur Okonkwo. We could have let in a fourth when another ball over the top. By this point we'd gone to a diamond and 4 at the back and were taking chances. We left ourselves exposed. Dembele lifted it over the stranded Okonkwo, hit the inside of the post and bounced out. Now, despite all that, there still was a bit of drama late on. Wrexham should have had a penalty right at the end of the 90 minutes, and it could easily have been a red card too. On Bengwe lunging wildly into Barnett, caught him. Astonishing that there was no card, and looking at the replay, it was definitely in the penalty area, but it was given as a free kick just outside. Wrexham couldn't quite profit. Smith with the second of 2 6-yard headed chances that he couldn't quite work the keeper properly with, and in the end Wrexham frustrated. As Andy said, a game of moments, and Wrexham will be frustrated that they weren't able to capitalise upon the moments when we looked like we were able to get on top of things. But the fact of the matter is, this is the Championship, and sides like QPR, the quality they have, are not going to give you a second opportunity. Kone and Burrell outstanding up front for them. Saito teasing and taunting Wrexham brilliantly behind them, and Wrexham just unable, despite passages of play where we look very good, to punish them at the other end. Moore was threatening up front. To be fair to him, won a lot of headers, took his goal. There was energy in midfield. Sheaf came on and made a good debut, showed how well he can move the ball about. But frustratingly for Wrexham, ultimately it's a home defeat. The final score of Wrexham 1, QPR 3. I'm Mark Griffiths from Wrexham AFC, and the detailed Final Whistle podcast will be out tomorrow analysing this match. Remember as well, though, that there is the women's game live at the racecourse tomorrow. Please come along and join us, or if you can't, we will be providing full audio commentary on the club website. Watch out for the link.